Hello, everyone. It's Allie Setanaoko. I am going to talk to you today about the Kyber Healing Meditation, which is now officially a part of the Mystic Training Program. We were going to try and put that with another program, but that program didn't quite get off the ground. So it is definitely part of the Mystic program. But, uh, you know, you can still participate as one of the members. It's just the people that facilitate it would be those who are in the Mystic curriculum. So that's just kind of a thing. But sometimes people want to know, okay, well, what exactly is this? So the Kyber Healing Meditation is a meditation that is supposed to help heal people. It relies on the concept of energy healing. You could, or we say energy healing, but not all things are considered energy healing, though you may or may not consider prayer one of those energy healing techniques, but it is one of the things that gets included in here, or even just hugs, spiritually speaking. So it's a guided meditation where we come together as a group and we work together to use our unique traits, our unique healing modalities. So you could be someone that just knows how to hug, and that's it. And maybe somebody in that's around a person that needs healing needs a hug, and spiritually you give them a hug. Or maybe something like Reiki, and somebody that is close to a person that needs healing is responsive to Reiki. Maybe it's someone that needs a prayer, and someone that, or even the person who is in need of healing is responsive to prayer. Whatever it is, the force will carry you to that. That's the theory behind this, is that the force will carry you to someone connected to the person that we're focused on. And sometimes it doesn't have a focus. Sometimes it's an event that has happened, or if someone just said, "Hey, I just want to do this," and we know there's people out there in the world, the force will carry you to those people out in the world that need some sort of healing. That's the idea behind the entire concept. So what we do is we light beacons to help people know, hey, this is a thing that's going on. And we usually post it on Facebook, or we post it on Discord, and just kind of let everybody know, hey, we're going to have this meditation coming up soon. I have other ideas of what I would like to do, but it may take some time. So this year is going to be a year of me trying to figure out the best way to move forward on bringing this tradition back, because it comes up and then it falls off again, and then it comes back and it falls off. What we do know is that when we're able to do it, it's great. The whole thing is great. Let me try to get Jackson here. So
I took care of it
here,
already.
oh, thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to play this video for you so that you have an idea of what those beacons are and an idea of like what we're supposed to be servicing. So let me share my screen with sharing sound. That way we can all watch it. Okay, so tell me if the video is not working.
Allie, just a
Cyber
suggestion
healing
is
meditation. Huh?
a suggestion what you want to do is on the icons on the very bottom of the video, there's one, two, three, fourth icon over to make it go the width of the screen. It'll make it look better.
It is the width of the screen.
No, you see the
Okay.
icons on the bottom right? Anyway,
No, never mind. I know what it did. Okay,
On the
so you
YouTube
weren't seeing
window.
anything, so I
no,
can't
no,
make it big.
no. If you put your mouse over the video
Yeah,
and you
this
see
one.
the icon, no, two over from that, that
Theater?
one. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So let me bring this up and make it bigger. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hush up. The Kyber Healing Meditation was created to bring Jedi from every path together so we could support the emotional, physical, and spiritual healing of those facing crisis. Within this initiative are the Kyber Healing Representatives, specifically trained individuals who serve as guides and beacon keepers. When someone is in need, they are the ones to light a beacon. A green beacon shines for any individual or a single family who needs support, comfort, strength, or healing from an ailment. An orange beacon is reserved for larger scale emergencies, natural disasters, collapsed buildings, acts of terrorism, moments when entire communities are hurting and the world can hear their cry for help. If you know someone who needs the support, reach out to a Kyber Healing representative. Share only what you feel the person in need would be comfortable having known by a stranger. No more is required. And if you feel called to serve, to become one of those who lights the beacon and guides others through healing meditations, then contact your representative to learn how to begin training. We are brought together by the Force, and together we can heal.
Audio, you're muted.
Yeah. Okay. So the Kyber healing meditation is that, and it's going to be part. It is part of the mystic tradition. So to get training for that, there's a video series that explains everything about the meditation. We don't release a recording of that meditation because we do believe that it should be something that's guided in person. People will have all kinds of emotional circumstances around that. We have also had instances where there are some people who have attended and they are not necessarily emotionally ready to engage in the Kyber healing meditations. And that's something that we have to take into assessment. And just all those little tidbits. So we don't release an actual recording of it. We want someone that's trained that knows. Plus, we also train you in basic psychological first aid. Nothing crazy. It's like training just enough to understand when to be able to recognize when someone needs more help, and then you can encourage them to go and seek out further help. It also helps you like avoid certain language that you should not be saying. For example, uh, something that everyone should not be saying to people: trust the force. It's gonna get you through this problem. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that. So we go through these are like this is kind of language that you don't want to say, give you ideas of like how to recognize if someone's going through a PTSD episode. And then it's not a assessment, it's just a okay, this is beyond me. I can't do anything to help you. I can listen to you, but I need to encourage you to go and see a professional. And if you want me to, I can help you find one so that we're not like just shoving you off to somebody else. We're in this together. We're going to help you find help. So those are things that we kind of go over so that when you are being as responsible as you possibly can to help lead these Kyber healing meditations, because as I said, a lot of emotions go into this and a lot of things come out of it. When you are connecting to a world in chaos, anything's bound to come up. You might feel sympathy, empathy, and it overwhelms you. So this kind of gives you a breakdown of what the Kyber healing meditation is. And I'm opening the floor for questions. 。 Any questions?
I have a random question, and it's more just
Yeah.
thinking about how crazy the world gets and stuff. Um, how do you handle when there's multiple things coming in at once, like individuals or just there's multiple, right? Like there could be flooding events at the same time. There's other stuff happening, and like there's so much sometimes that can stack. Like, how do you handle that?
So that is why it's a guided meditation. Believe it or not, you know what? Actually, I'm really glad you're here, Jackie, because I have to tell you that on some level, you influenced this.
Yay!
Let's
She's like, wait.
go.
So, okay, so for anybody that wants to know this little tidbit of how Jackie kind of inadvertently influenced this way back in the day at IJRS,
We're
she
old. We've been
yeah,
around for a
we
bit. Yeah.
we have. She wanted to develop, and she actually went through training of various different healing traditions, energy healing traditions, a comprehensive healing program
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
Jedi. Like this was a goal of Jackie's. And so there was this time and we're sitting there and me and another person in the community are sitting there and we're like, okay, um, we want to do some sort of meditation to help everybody overcome their or like help this natural disaster that's happened. We want to go help these people and we want to heal the world. So she came to me and it was Rosalind. Rosalind came to me and she had this meditation and it was basically like enveloping the world. Okay. And I sat there and it just didn't sit right with me. And I'm like, I saw a can of tomatoes of diced tomatoes. And I was like, here's like the world is my floor. And this is even just a small space. If I pour out the can of tomatoes, there's no way I'm going to get all these tomatoes to go the entire span of the floor. It's not going to happen. If that's all my energy, they just get this little itty bitty seed of energy. It doesn't work. So we need to focus on how we're going to help some people. And so then I got to thinking, and I was like, Jackie at one point in time really wanted to do this. And we are a meditative culture. Jedi do meditations, we guide meditations. And I got to thinking more about it and I was like, but everybody has these different healing traditions. That was kind of like the whole point of you going and finding all these healing traditions. There were so many. She blew my mind, guys, with the number of traditions, and she didn't even get to all of them. But there's so many energy healing traditions out there. And I was like, there's got to be a way that we can bring all of those unique healing traditions that people pick up over the years that relate to the Force. This is how they relate to the Force, that we can help them come together under one idea and then focus them on a person's circumstance. So we bring them through using a world tree. It comes through a world tree through the root system, which, yes, was influenced by Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sue me. But it reaches out to the entire world, and that's kind of the idea of the force connecting to everything. And they so you come out and you find this world that's in chaos, but we have a uh we have a saying, a chant. These are my emotions, be still and go in peace, which actually comes from another meditation that we developed using lightsabers. That's the reflection of the heart, meditation of the heart, whichever name you guys know it by. But that one was that it came from there. And then so we get you aligned with that concept so that when you get to that world in chaos, you can already tell these are my emotions. These are the ones that are mine. Those are theirs. Now I need to find where the force is pulling me to. So you're fighting through chaos, finding the harmony of where you need to go. And then you're taken there by the force. That is the person you need to go to. So their chaos is coming in to one area, but it's linked to one set of people, and then you're going to that person, and that person is linked to whatever it is that we're called to, whether it's a person that needs help or if it's in a disaster and somebody needs help to go there. um so that's how we get through that, and then we bring you securely home where you avoid the world of chaos, and you're able to process your emotions back through the world tree, and then you thank the world tree for taking you where you needed to go, and then you come back home. And that decompression time where you get to talk out what you experienced with the person who's leading the meditation gives you opportunity to let it go.
I like that. Like it's well thought out. Makes a lot of sense. So very cool.
Yeah, so thank you, Jackie, for kind of influencing that even though you didn't know
I do what I can.
it. Any other questions? Well, I guess that means I've explained it, or some of you have probably already been part of it and already knew. But, does anybody have any questions they think somebody else would want the answer to since this is being recorded? And I'll take that as a no. So I'm going to stop the recording here.